Hello and welcome back to Modelesque. We are talking about walking, but let's learn about heels first. Now, this is a great perfect heel. We see it is about 3.5 inches. It is a beige color that matches my nude. This is actually a very light one, so sometimes I can even go a little darker. And just a simple strap with a simple one buckle, easy to get on and off, and doesn't hide a lot of my foot. You could also do it in a little bit of a metallic color. This gold looks really great on me when I'm tan. I love this silver one that is a bit higher. This is about 4.5 or 5 inches, I forgot. And it stretches to put on, so I don't even have to unbuckle it. You see there's like a little stretchy right there. And that allows me to just slip them on at any shoot, and they just look fantastic and make my walk great, and I'm nice and secure in there. I also love a shoe like this where we have a mule, so I can just slip in and out. Super easy to change, especially if I'm like in New York walking around in flats, and then I can just switch and plop these on in the elevator, and it's really easy. Also, another thing easy to put on is a pump, if you can walk in a pump. Some people are not confident yet in their walk to be walking in a pump. But if you are, I love this one. I love that it's got the little clear and it just like makes my foot look very elegant. It's easy to walk in and it matches everything. So those are all great heel choices. We want things that are 3 to 4 inches. We want you to be able to be comfortable in them. So buy the size that fits you, not the size you think you are. No sizing in fashion is universal. Even with shoes, which should be universal, everyone sizes differently, and after production is done, some things run small or run large because none of the sizing is really universal. So try them on if you can. If you're online shopping and they allow returns, maybe buy both sizes and see which fits. Make sure that you are going to be comfortable in that shoe. Now, this is not a heel. This is a wedge platform. This is not a heel. Very cute, maybe a commercial casting, but not for a runway casting or anything that says wear heels. This also, not a heel. This is a wedge platform. If you want to wear it, totally cool, but not to a casting or to something where they've asked for a heel. It is a wedge. Again, a wedge, really cute wedge, even black and booty kinda, not a heel. We do not want that. Even this one's high, no, not a heel. This could be acceptable. It is a nice booty. This is a like 2.5, 3 inch. That's okay, but it's not the greatest choice. I have done this for ones that I know are not looking for super tall girls, and it still gives me a cool walk and it looks really chic and it's easy with the zipper access, but this also wouldn't be the best. If you are going to do a booty, you still want it to have a heel. You could go a little chunky with it, but we still want that height of at least 3 inches. Unless you're like 6 foot, then you can have the lower ones if you want. So that way you're not like 6'4" at the casting. Also, this is super fun. This would be the perfect example of a booty with a heel, but this is too much. I love it, and it's super fun for parties, but like this is high, only look at my feet instead of my amazing walk. And you might not get booked if all they're staring at is your shiny red shoes as you're walking. So let's stay away from super distracting kinds of heels, and let's just stay with the very basic kind of heel. If you feel confident enough, you can do a pump or a mule. They're really easy to get on and off, especially if you are changing in the car or in an elevator. Another way, when you buy your heels, put a thick sock on and walk around the house in them while they're still fresh and clean so you're not getting your house dirty. And stretch them out with those socks on, maybe even just lounge around in them. I like to do chores in them, like vacuuming. It's a wonderful workout, and you work muscles you would never work doing any other exercise, and just walk around them. Also, once you start feeling more confident, go to the grocery store in them, go run your errands in them. Get used to feeling heels as part of your leg rather than something that you put on. So it's an extension of your foot, and you will have an amazing walk. Again, it's also a great workout, and it helps me to stand with that big posture, that shoulders back. And so you are going to have more of that posture when you wear heels. It just puts me into model mode when I do. You can tell here I'm on my tiptoes, but I stand in a way that is very modelesque. Whereas when I'm down here, I'm already bringing them forward a little bit. So see if that works for you. If the mental trick happens when you put on those heels, make sure you're practicing in them, wear them around the house. Get strapped ones if you do feel a little too loose in a pump and you're not yet confident in your walk, but don't go overly strappy. We don't want 6 straps. We don't want it taking you 20 minutes to put these heels on at a casting, even if you're like, well, I put them on in the car. But they may ask you to take them off and try on something of theirs clothing-wise and then put your heels back on. And then it takes you 20 minutes to put them back on. So don't go super strappy, don't go super detailed, don't go super distracting. Keep it very basic and simple, 3 to 4 inches, no wedges. Make sure you practice. And that's everything you need to know for heels. And if it isn't, please let me know.